What happens in hypnosis? How does hypnosis work? Let's talk about that today. Everyone knows the iceberg comparison where only a small fraction of the iceberg is visible above the water. This depiction frames our topic for today, your consciousness. The tip of the iceberg visible above the water represents the conscious functions of our short-term and working memory. Consciousness is a rational, logical, and analytical state, and it always needs an explanation of why things are the way they are. It is also the conscious where our willpower resides. The part of the iceberg that is under the water represents our subconscious. It is where our real self lives, and this is also where you find long-term memory, behavior patterns, emotions, and habits. Your subconscious mind continuously perceives everything around you, even when your conscious side does not. Many things can make an impression on your subconscious, such as smells, colors, shapes, pictures, or a gust of wind. It is estimated that the subconscious processes up to 400 billion bits of information per second, with the conscious side only around 2,000 bits per second. The subconscious is powerful. The subconscious mind knows much more than what our consciousness perceives, and sometimes it tries to contact us to help us make better decisions. That is your intuition. That instinctive feel of danger or when feelings suddenly overwhelm you is a communication from your subconscious. Sometimes we say things that make us sorry afterward, or we become frantic for some reason. At that time, our consciousness tells us it shouldn't have happened, but why would you think that? I once heard a good saying that when the emotion rises, the IQ goes down. This is how these things can move on opposing paths and don't always agree. The subconscious doesn't like changes. It's too tiring for us, as our subconscious brain is lazy and sluggish. Therefore, the subconscious is happy to sabotage the changes you want to implement. As you see, the subconscious is very powerful, as it makes up to about 95% of our personality. Despite this, the conscious portion of your psyche thinks it is the captain of the ship with its measly 5%. Some researchers believe that the proportion of the subconscious is even higher than the 95% mentioned, but we leave these numbers as there for illustration and better understanding. In any case, it makes the division and weighting of our personality clear. Like the iceberg, there is much less on the surface. But there is another part within us. You can imagine this part as an employee of the subconscious called the critical factor. It is something like a bouncer or guard that intercepts the change requests of the consciousness and does not let it through the door into the subconscious. It is the very personal firewall of your subconscious. Perhaps you can now better understand why losing weight, quitting smoking, or so many other changes requests so often fail. You make these decisions at the conscious level of 5%, where willpower resides. The subconscious does not want to change or give up their loved habits and patterns under any circumstances. The subconscious has no desire to change all the programs that it has written, cherished, and nurtured for years and decades. That would be costly and nothing for our subconscious, the lazy bum. This is where we use hypnosis to get in. We direct the critical factor, the bouncer at the entrance to the subconscious, to take a break. Simply stated, we give the critical factor $5 and say, go and have a coffee somewhere until we call you again. That opens the path to the subconscious. We switch off the firewall and open the door. Then we can work on your programs together, rewrite them, reinterpret them, or whatever is necessary to accomplish the desired changes. In hypnosis, you can activate the full power of your subconscious and use this opportunity to achieve your goals. The potential for change is infinite. One more point. You have to put your bouncer aside. I can't do that for you. I can show you the way and accompany you, but you have to do it. Hypnosis arises through you and with you. Do you have any questions? If so, write them in the comments and I will get back to you. Also, please give a thumb up if you liked it and don't forget to activate the subscription bell. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.